are live. Ready?
A message has
All right, getting ready. Oh shoot, we are live.
We are live, everybody.
What's going on, everybody? All right, start this off right.
How's it going, everybody? How's it going, Mr. Henry?
It's going. How are things going this week? We've got a few sponsors, I see.
Yeah, we got Real Craft sent some banners out to me. I got them yesterday, so sure, we got them put up today. So shout out to Real Craft.
Nice, and sponsored by Tootsie Roll. Here we go.
You're out of control. So all the ones that are starting to come in, that damn Daniel, look at him first man on the list.
Has to be first.
Yeah, we got Lopez Solar Panel Cleaning. Hey, cheers. And without a doubt, Lewis Premier Solar Panel Cleaning. You got Jeff and Terry Lynn. Todd Yoshida or Yoshioka. Todd is from Real Craft.
Oh, what's up there, Todd? How you doing? Thank you for the banner. That is awfully cool of you guys to put that up. That's awesome. Send us that. That is great.
Yep. Got some good things going on, as you can kind of see over here.
Wait a minute. Before you even start that.
Oh, we got something to talk about. Stand up, Henry.
Yeah, there you go.
So for all of you, I haven't posted yet. I was waiting for some more stuff to come in. Yesterday, we were live on channel KTLA News. So this past weekend, Saturday night, we were at Disneyland, and we did the chalk walk for Children's Hospital.
Awesome event, by the way.
Very much. I don't donate and sponsor to a lot because a lot of it out there really doesn't go to the people. It goes to the people that's sponsoring it. Children's Hospital, they're in Orange County. All of the proceeds go to the families. And this year, Robbie Gomez was the ambassador for this year, but the young man did pass away.
Yeah.
But the family was there, the mom, dad, the son, the other son. But you get to see the camaraderie and all of the people that are backing this up and sponsoring and everything else. And Henry DiCarlo from KTLA News, shout out to Henry. Shout out to everybody, Wendy Burge, Jessica, Megan. There's several of them there Saturday night.
I was able to see Jessica.
Yep.
And take a nice picture with her and Henry DiCarlo.
Right on. And I'll post it on my social media tomorrow. Caleb, when he comes in, he'll be posting up all the pictures and some of the videos and everything else. But KTLA, we want to give you a shout out. And as a matter of fact, I need to send Henry the link right now.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know, out there at KTLA, we are the Two Old Bald Guys podcast. We are starting a new podcast, so we need more people listening to us, and maybe they'll give us a shout out. Who knows? So, but while he is doing that, we appreciate you guys coming in. I want every single one of you guys to give a thumbs up for the Children's Hospital. Not so much for us, but for the Children's Hospital that we went to that event this weekend. So that will show people that they do appreciate everything that they do. And it's an awesome event. And I was very proud to be there with Mark and spend the time at Disneyland and just watch different people out there doing different things.
It is very humbling when you go to one of these events. The people that come there, you see several people that have shirts on that are sponsoring some child. Right. And it could be friends, it could be families, it could be even people from the hospital that comes out and sponsors that child. So it's not like donating to, Red Cross or whatever. When it's Children's Hospital, you really get to see what happens with that money and how it affects and helps the families and everything. Because some of these children that are very, very sick, it costs millions when they're in the hospital for all the care they get, the medicine they get. It's not cheap when you go to just a regular doctor's visit. So imagine when you got a very sick child that's in a hospital for weeks and months at a time, and even years. So, but yes, very humbling. Children's Hospital, we love you guys. I'll be there every single year. I've been doing it for several years now. I've become good friends with Henry DiCarlo and his wife Lisa. We know them very well. We know a lot of people off the KTLA news crew. We love you guys. We appreciate everything you do. And even the KTLA crew, they
Yeah.
are amazing people of what they do for
Right.
people out there. They're not stuck up. They are very down to earth.
Down to
and
earth.
Very down to earth.
Yep. Watch them every morning.
Yep. But I didn't get to see it yesterday morning. Nita sent me some pictures. They had us on the news. You seen a picture of me with Henry and the gentleman from that owns Wahoo Tacos.
Wahoo Tacos. Yeah.
Yep. He was on there, and there was other gentleman. I forgot what his name was, but he was there. But it was all good. Couldn't talk more about it. I mean, it's just a great thing to do. If you ever get to do it, sign up for it every year. Join Team DiCarlo.
Right. And
It's on KTLA News. You donate your money, and a lot of stuff comes with it: your shirts, your pins, your packages. This year, we had California Adventures all to ourselves after 9 o'clock this past Saturday
yeah,
night.
and it was actually pretty good to be at a park, big park like Disneyland, out there by yourself and spending time and just with the people for the same cause. It was pretty awesome.
Yep. And you're talking to one of the old ball guys that used to go to bed at 8:30 every night. I stayed up till 1:30 in the morning. I
Yeah.
was even still hungover yesterday.
I think you were dancing around 11 o'clock that time too.
Yeah, we were dancing at the stage when they were doing the little parties, and then they did the speeches and everything else down by the lake. in
World
California.
of Colors. World of Colors. Yeah.
Yes, World of Colors is awesome. That was a good event.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about Disneyland, like, the Electric Light Show and the World of Colors, I've never got to see the World of Colors. They put on a good event. It's just like Bellagio in Las Vegas, but they have different color effects, and they also do laser in the water. So you get to see animation and everything else. Very cool. I loved it.
Yeah. Well, what did you want to talk about today? I see you have a few things out here, and
Well, all right. So you got the controversy between Mr. Henry Sanchez
There's
and
no
Mr. Mark
controversy.
Sullins. Some use soap, some don't.
oh,
Yours truly uses soap.
I don't.
So the thing that I'm trying to help everybody out there in the solar panel cleaning world is with a foam cannon, instead of having to take a wind up to use to put your foam cannon on, normally your foam cannon comes with a 1/4-inch plug on it. This plug is what plugs into your wind. Well, I've come up with another attachment. It's a 1/4-inch that goes up to a 3/8. So this is what would plug into your pressure hose. So when you screw this into your foam cannon bottle, and so all of my future skids will have a stainless steel ball valve,
Shut-off valve.
shut-off valve that you can hook to your pressure hose from your skid.
Awesome idea.
And then that way you can plug it into your foam cannon. As so, you can turn your foam cannon on and off. As soon as you're done putting a little bit of soap on the solar panels, you disconnect it. And then you hook this to the pressure hose on your rotary brush, the J. Racenstein rotary brush.
Nice.
So you make sure the brush is turned off. You make sure it's turned off at the head of the rotary brush on the pole that I put on there. And then you can turn this ball valve on, and then go down to your brush, turn it on, and then extend it out and start cleaning your solar panels.
There you go.
So that's the little attachment that we're going to start putting on here. If you want this on your brush, we can put it's a 1/4-inch to a 3/8 plug. So we can put this on your foam cannon. So you can use a ball valve,
Shut-off valve.
shut-off valve, to be able to turn it on and off, and then you can hook your brush up. That way you don't have that extra attachment up there. You don't have that wand. So that's it. Also, I've been selling these for a while. So it's called a water key. A water key, if you're ever out at a community, residential, if you're out on a commercial property,
Schools.
you will see these the green round covers on the ground. The rectangular ones are usually irrigation water, stuff like that. But the round ones have either a Rainbird, Acme, or Hunter little lid in it that you flip up and you can put water keys in.
Nice. And before you even start with that, I just want to say, guys, in the live chat, if you want to ask any type of questions, feel free to put your questions down now. We will get to them in order. Just go ahead and just ask your question right there in chat, and we will go ahead and answer that. We're not ignoring you. We do see
No.
it,
Yeah,
but we're
I'll scroll back down here in a minute as soon as I
Okay.
get done showing you the tools, and then we'll start answering some of the questions.
awesome. So go ahead.
All right,
Continue.
getting back to water sources. A lot of people tell me, I've even had people say, Mark, there's no water on the property. I'm like, BS. There's water everywhere.
Irrigation system.
Irrigation, you got water on the side of the buildings. They have a little door. There's water everywhere. So these first two keys I'm showing you is a 3 or a half inch and a 1 or 3/4 and 1 inch Acme and Hunter water keys. These are the ones that usually have the purple lid. You stick them in and they're threaded.
Right.
Me personally, I put a ball valve on mine because I want to crack the ball valve and look at the water and make sure there's no muddy water. It's all clean. You don't want to contaminate your tanks, your DI tanks, or your water tank with dirty water. So I put ball valves on mine because as soon as you screw this in, if you don't have a ball valve on here,
Shoot straight up.
you're going to get wet. So I turn it off, screw it on, and then I crack it. And I want to see what the water's coming out.
Yeah, you want to get all that dirt and everything out first. That way it doesn't go into your system and it doesn't contaminate it and what have you. And I've seen that one right there, mainly like in the softball, fields or
These, the threaded ones, you see more of the small ones. The bigger ones you'll see at the bigger fields and stuff like that. Escondido, San Marcos areas, you'll see a lot of the big ones. The little one is the most common one, and these are the ones that have the little purple lid. So when you undo that big round green cap, you'll look down in there. If you see like a yellow or a purple lid, got a bug in here, yellow or purple lid, you raise it up and you put them in there. The other two are twist. You push in and twist. There's no thread, so you got your 3/4 and your 1 inch. So those are those. I also do a 4-way water key.
Mm-hmm.
We do get to use fire hydrants when they allow us. So the fire hydrant water
Yep. And a lot of times
and the wrench.
Yep. On the fire hydrants too, you can go to the city and get a permit.
Yep.
And some permits run anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 for the permits themselves. Just depends how much water you're going to be using. But it does have a meter on it, and you can rent those out. Or actually, you have to apply for that.
I'm sure somebody's going to ask me how much they are. So for the 2 twist, for the 2 threaded, the 4-way water key, the water fire hydrant 2-inch fitting, and the wrench I sell for $575, and that includes my ball valves, the water hose fittings, everything.
Right.
So $575 is a cheap deal for these. These things are not cheap; they're very expensive.
They're brass.
They're brass.
Yeah.
And
Good stuff.
Yeah. So that's what I sell those for. It's $575 for the whole kit. So if anybody out there needs a water key set, you see them on my web page under my shopping cart. They're in there. All you got to do is holler at me and we'll do an order for you.
Yeah, just so you guys know, whenever you are using water from another source or what have you, you definitely want to flush it out. Always flush it out, whether you're at a resident or commercial building or what have you. Flush it out before you hook up your hose, and you will have less problems when you're out there filling up your tanks.
Good to talk about, Henry. The one thing that a lot of people, I've been getting a lot of phone calls here lately.
Okay.
So the one thing that we're having problems with, people are calling me up and saying, Mark, I have no pressure. So I tell them start from the very beginning. Look at the tip at the end of your wand, take it out and see if you can see daylight through it. If you don't, bump it. You not usually can get it out, or you got to stick something in the hole and get it out. If you got debris there, there's one of your problems. Work your way all the way back to the pump. On the pump, all of my skids on the 100-gallon water tank, shut your ball valve off. Make sure you got at least 1/4 of a tank of water or more. Unscrew the hose from your pump. When you unscrew that clear hose, in that brass fitting on your pump, there is a screen in there. Look and see if there's debris there. Those are usually the 2 main things. And then for some reason, if you're still having problems, you could have problems with a valve inside your pump. So you can hook a water hose directly to your pump, turn that water on full blast, and when you crank up your pressure washer, you hit the trigger a few times. If there's debris inside your pump or your valves, usually it knocks it loose, and you're back to rocking and rolling. You hook your hose back up from your water tank, prime it, and you're ready to rock and roll again.
Nice.
So whenever you fire your system up for the first time of the day, you can do it from the wand by taking the tip out, or you can just disconnect the hose from your wand, crank it up, and flush your system out. When you hook your 300-foot hose to your J. Racingstein brush or your Solotech brush, if you have the ball valve on your Solotech, turn the ball valve on before you hook it to your brush. That way you flush that hose out and your pole out, because on all the rotary brushes, there's a little jet on the inside. Just same thing as a tip on a wand. You can plug that tip up. I've had a couple of my customers with the J. Racingstein.
Mm-hmm.
They had debris in it, and they said, my brush won't spin, but it works with the wand. I said, well, your tip is plugged up on your rotary brush. So go back in there, clean your jet out on your rotary brush, flush everything out again, and you'll be ready to rock and roll.
Nice. I've been getting a lot of people asking about the business, about getting into solar panel cleaning and pressure washing. And the main question is, how much money does it take to start this type of business, and is it still a profitable business? Something I definitely want to talk about, because there's a lot of you guys out there that you're going all out. I think you'll have a better shot, or not supposed to be what we call a weekend warrior, where you're just doing it on the weekends, and then during the week you got a full-time job or what have you. You got to dedicate yourself to your business. That's the bottom line. You are not going to succeed in any business if you do not dedicate 100% back into your business for at least the first few years. If you have that mindset, your business will grow. And, in this business, I'm going to tell you guys right now that one day you can get 10 phone calls and the next day you can get 0.
Yep.
It's just the way it works. And, you can pretty much load up your whole week in a couple of days, and then before you know it, you have a whole week's of work. I mean, we here at SoCal Solar Panel Cleaning, we're out at least 2 weeks, and we're just going into the second week of September.
Yeah.
But even with you, I see that you're really busy every single day.
Yeah.
In the pressure washing world. So
yeah, we do a lot of different things. Myself, not only do we do a 24/7 pressure washing business, we also do the bills. I also do a lot of work for HOAs. We do a wide variety of different things. I just don't focus on one thing. So that's why I've got good teams behind me. I've got Jeff that works out in the shop. I got Kaylin that works on my social media. That frees me up to be able to maintain and take care of other stuff, do job walks, go out and work at HOAs that need repairs done. Not only do I go out and weld and do trash pickup, and we do other stuff as well. So, but yeah, I'm all the time out running around doing something. It's nonstop.
yeah,
But the work is out there. There's no reason to be scared. Yes, it's a big step to start your own business up, become your own I can't speak,
entrepreneur.
Yeah, don't be scared about doing it, because once you start, you will see all of a sudden the calls start coming in. And the more and more you do it, it's like I tell everybody, you're only as good as your last job.
Right.
You do a good job every time, and that customer is your advertisement. They're going to say, oh my God, Henry come out, he did this, he cleaned everything up, it looked better than it did before he come and everything. So that's how people will talk about you. And so the neighbor down the street or the next door neighbor, whatever, they're going to say, oh man, I'm going to try him too.
Yeah.
Or they will even drive by and see what you're doing. And then there you go. You start getting the calls in.
A lot of people are even watching you, and they're evaluating you as you're doing your work. If you're up on the roof and they see your company vehicle, and all of a sudden, hey, I got solar panels on top. I wonder what these guys are charging. And before you know it, they're stopping by and they're asking questions, and then you're booking appointments.
Yeah.
It's that easy. And go in with the mindset of just going all out. And when I say go all out, I mean get good equipment. Don't get stuff that's just going to be mediocre.
Yeah.
and it's going to do a semi decent job.
Yeah.
Get something that you are going to, um, buy, and it's going to be worth buying, and it's going to be something that is going to be um, a major investment in the future. So
Yeah. Well, I got customers. I just had one coming this week. He couldn't afford everything, but he could afford the 4.0.
yeah,
And I actually showed him how I did it for several years until I started using a rotary brush. So there's ways that you can go out there and start building your business up to where you can afford a brush. And it's like I tell everybody, every $100 you make, you only made $70. Put $30 back, and that will start adding up real quick. And then you can afford to upgrade your equipment. So you do that till you get to where you got everything you need, and still continue to put $30 back for a rainy day, because
Yeah.
you never know.
yeah. I mean, things come up. You have workman's comp insurance that comes up. You have, and regular insurance comes up. You have auto insurance comes up. Bills come up. You're gonna have to pay, quite a bit. So
I'm sitting here, I'm laughing, guys, because I'm reading your messages.
yeah,
Mike Bell's got jokes. He says, "Oh, soda pump cleaning, nice shirts. Now you guys look like twins."
awesome. That's what we want to hear.
That's funny.
Yeah, there you go.
Henry, you want to get over here and start grabbing some of these questions, some of these other ones that everybody's just giving us thumbs up.
Yeah. Let me see. Go ahead and scroll all the way up to the very top there, and we'll just kind of go down as we see that. Damn Daniel says first. He's always first. He makes sure that he puts that on there. He is from Lone Star Cleaning and Pressure Washing in San Antonio, Texas. Lewis Premier Solar Cleaning. Did you get podcast shirts made? No, these are Henry DiCarlo shirts that were given to us, and we figured we would represent him since he represented us and did a good job on that. So,
Team DiCarlo, baby.
Yep.
Gotta love them.
Todd Yoshioka.
That's real craft right there.
I don't even know if I said that. I'm sorry, Todd, if I butchered your name, but awesome set. Appreciate that. Mike Bell, Level Up Solar Cleaning, nice new signs. He loves the signs. Spotless Solar Expert says, "What's up, guys?" Rod RJ, what's up, guys? Keep it up. Lopez Solar Panel Cleaning, nice shirts. Todd says, "Way to represent Real Craft." Well, hell, we don't even have to represent them. I mean, the fact of the matter is, Real Craft puts out quality stuff, and I've had my Real Craft for over a couple years now, not had one issue or one problem with it. And the hose reel that you put on those and everything else, it's all 100%.
Yep, I've been using Real Craft for a while now, and I back them up 110%. I've tried all the other reels. The other reels always has a failure mechanism somewhere. They always have problems. As long as you maintain these Real Craft hose reels, the super swivels, keep them greased, they will last you for a long time.
I just want to ask Todd, can you send me the electric reel? That would be awesome.
Now you got Henry trying to sucker you in and send him an electric one.
I just want to see it for the very first time and put it in my van and see how well it works.
See, the old guy's getting tired like me. My right arm's gone. I'm used to doing 300 to 400 foot of hose at a time on my big trucks, and that's a 2-strand 3/8 hose.
Yeah,
that stuff is heavy.
300 feet of hose is a long way to hustle, and then when you have, you're cranking that thing at the end of the day. Yeah, well, you know what? It actually does a good job. So, if I can do it, anybody can do it. There you go.
And Quiseta, love the chalk walk. Used to go there before COVID. Get back over there, and it is all wide open again, and it is a lot of fun. Major Ken, damn y'all bald. No shit, look at that.
Yeah, woo-hoo. There you go. Jerry Foster, can you
downstream soap through the J. Racenstein brush? Nope, because you're going to continue to lather up.
Yeah,
so
it's not a good idea.
The way that we do this, Jerry, is I spray I put it on 0 tip on the foam cannon, and I just put a few little lines on the panel. I'm not lathering it and making it real thick. And as you're cleaning with the brush, all the dirty water comes to the center of the J. Racenstein brush, and then you either push it off or flip the brush over or pull it to you. Depends if you're on the ground or up on the roof. So the way this thing works, as it's cleaning, the soapy water is coming as you're moving and pushing it, and it's cleaning out of the panel.
Right.
But when it goes to the center, you can push it off the end of the solar panels, or you can pull it to you at the end of the solar panels. But you don't want to feed it because it will foam and lather up.
Yeah, Major Ken just also agreed and says I wouldn't recommend it. It said, and Major Ken also says, "What do you all use for credit card processing?" I use Stripe for my business, and I don't have a problem or issue with it. There's other processors out there that people use, um, QuickBooks, and just depends what you want to use. Everyone has a different percentage that they're going to be charging, per transaction. So, just kind of do your homework on that. But I myself personally use Stripe, but I also use QuickBooks, not for my processing, but for everything else. So,
Yeah, I do QuickBooks.
okay. Lewis Premier Solar Cleaning. LOL Henry is like, don't even have to worry about that when you don't use soap. Okay.
All right, Terry Lynn, that has to be you on there.
There you go. Spotless Solar Experts. How much for all of that, Mark? I guess he was referring to the key set.
The water key set, the whole complete water key set is $575. So if you want one, there's a number behind me. Give me a phone call tomorrow. You can email me, Mark at ampw.co. Email me and put your order in, and we will get you taken care of.
Lopez Solar Panel Cleaning says, I am waiting for a splash guard for the rotary brush. We know that the rotary brush is a better tool than the Solitech 1000. We want a better splash guard, Mark. Well, to be the splash guard that came with the Racenstein brush was a different splash guard that you probably see now that Mark had did himself, and I actually like that splash guard. It's a metal splash guard, and it does a really good job. And I think you were gonna do some retrofitting to it.
The factory sees that I put the end caps on the end of the brush to keep more water in the brush for less friction and more cleaning. So they're changing that up, and they're also the splash guard is made to go one way. It's made to be able to pull the water towards you.
Mm,
So we take the splash guard off when we flip it over, and we're pushing the water away from us.
right.
So we can take it off because the way that splash guard is designed, it would literally be rubbing the panels.
Yeah.
So we take it off when we want to put when we're on a roof and we're pushing water downhill. We take the splash guard off. When we're on the ground, or if we're on like my building here, if you're on the ground flat, you put the splash guard back on. You pull the dirty water towards you to pull it off. But they are going to fix that to where the splash guard will be universal. You can put it on either way. The way it's designed now, it's only meant to go on one way. So they're going to fix it to where it's universal.
Yeah, and there are different situations where you want to change that splash guard and flip the brush back around. For example, carports, you want to get that water going in a different direction. You can use that towards that too, or ground mounts, that too. So there's just different things for you guys to think about when you are using a rotary brush. So.
What else we got up here?
Let me see. Jerry Foster says, I forgot to email Mark with my info as soon as I get time brush. I wait to buy one and a pole.
Yeah, shoot me all your info, Jerry. I'll shoot you the quote over with the invoice, and whenever you get ready, let me know.
Yeah, and Juan from All Solar Cleaning Services says hello. What's up there, Juan? Big time listener, big time supporter. Thank you. Jerry Foster says Racenstein. And hey, Diana Cagle. That's very knowledgeable and informational, guys. Appreciate you guys very much, and thank you very much. Juan also said,
Do you remember who that woman is? Diana Cagle.
It sounds. Is she the one we met at?
She